Hey SellerMetrics users, I'm going to talk a bit about the automation settings screen. So in this screen, you're allowed to set the automation setting by campaign, and the different automation settings that we have is basically 4 buckets: Dayparting, bid automation, your search term optimization of search term rules, and also negative rules. Search term rules, there's different names for it, also called search term harvesting. Basically, any search term that you set as made 1 or 2 sales, you could ask it to plunk it or insert it into a different campaign. Okay, let's start with how we can actually filter out the campaign here. So you can see like these toggles right here, these buttons, that allows you to basically select specific campaign for the corresponding accounts that you choose. And also you can add additional filters to it. You could do the text search, the metric search, and also the type of your campaign. So let's just say I just want to say anything that's sponsored product. Okay, there we go. So anything that's sponsored product. And you can also change the value by going down here. So we have 1 sponsored brands. Here, you can set the Dayparting. So the Dayparting is here. We also have the sales concentration chart on the Dayparting. If you connect to SP API, it would basically direct you in terms of how to set the Dayparting, the particular time that your sales, where most of your sales concentrated at. And then you set your ACoS goals. So the ACoS goals and also the bid click threshold and also the bid automation, you would edit that by clicking the edit button on these 2 columns right here. And that will take you to a module. You could apply your settings on either the account that you select or many accounts on the drop down as well. So that allows you to apply the same rules across multiple campaigns. So let's just say we want to set a bid automation for this particular campaign. We could just say bid automation rules. Let's just say our target is like ACoS, goal is like 38, or click threshold, which is number of clicks before our automation engages is 8, and then our bid automation, if you toggle this, it means that you want the bid automation to run. And then there is the strategy. So I've kind of talked more about strategy in the next video. So I think if you actually scroll to the right of the learn module on the automation screen, then we'll talk about the strategy in more detail. So let's just keep this in modern for now, and then you can apply it. And there you go, your bid automation setting is set. Or you can also select this particular campaign and also do the bulk change here. So you can also delete the bid rules if you so choose. So delete bid automation, delete automation settings, apply, and this would just get deleted off if you so choose to delete it. Going back to the bid automation, so if you could see this, create custom rule-based bid automation. So you can actually create custom rules in SellerMetrics. So if you click on this, basically you cannot select the general bid automation algorithm that SellerMetrics have. So basically this one would be more or less your own algorithm. So you could set the rule. Let's just say I want to do like a rule 1, where let's just say if conversion rate is like greater than 20% and also clicks greater than say 10, I can ask it to look back period. So how many days of data that is going to be based out of. So we can select 7, 30 days, or 60 days. So let's select 30 for now. Bid frequency, you can select daily, every 2 days, 3 days, 45 days, and weekly and monthly. So let's just go with every 3 days. And then your bid action, you can actually set that to bid to like a certain nominal amount, set it to cost per click based on the last 30-day information. You can also pause it if it hit your criteria, or you could set it to increase, decrease based on cost per click and also based on bid. So this seems like a pretty good metric. So I would tell it to say increase from cost per click, and I will do like a percentage, 5% above the cost per click. And then I have a min bid and max bid threshold. So let's just say your automation goes through this particular threshold, then it won't basically have a guardrail for it to making sure that it's not underbidding or overbidding for that particular keyword. So let's put in this example, let's just say like 2, and then I don't want more than $5, and then apply. That's their setting. So you can see that I set the custom bid rules across 2 accounts. So basically this account right here will also have the custom rules. And once you create the rules, it would go into the rule list here. And from here, the rule list, you could basically edit the criteria, or you could actually apply it to different campaigns as well. You could also set your search term optimization. So the search term optimization would be this 2 columns. You tell the campaign to harvest for a certain search term on this module. So for more details on how to use it, you could just click on this module right here. Same thing with the negation rule. And then on this last column, it would show you your bid history based on either the general bid algorithm or from your custom rule changes. Right? So I kind of set a rule here, and I can see my bid changes here. So a lot of things you can do with SellerMetrics, especially on the automation rule screen. So yeah, I'll let you play around with it. And again, if you have any questions, you could give me a shout by clicking on this widget on the bottom right.